Welcome to Meldon Law and Friends. I'm Jeffrey Meldon, founder and attorney at Meldon Law, and your host today. We're going to have a great show. Some folks from Habitat for Humanity are here to talk to us about what they do, and a fishing tournament coming up. So Habitat for Humanity is one of my favorite charities. They do amazing work and really change people's lives on a day-to-day basis. A couple things going on in the area. Of course, Meldon Law, established in 1971, is really excited about what we're doing in the office. We have got some amazing team members focusing in on creating the Ritz-Carlton experience for our clients. And that's what we promise, and that's what we deliver. So if you have anybody that's seriously injured in a crash, please let them know that Meldon Law is here to serve them. We'll make it a seamless process and wow them with the attention to detail that our team provides. So please remember us. Anyhow, a couple big things coming up this weekend. There's a Kentucky Derby Saturday, of course, and locally, World Equestrian Center is having a huge party for those of you that have deep pockets. You really want to check WEC out. It's a watch party for the 150th Run for the Roses. By the way, my wife Patricia and I are making the trip up to Louisville, Kentucky. It's our first time we've ever been to the Run for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby, and we're very excited because we get to see the 150th running. It's a kind of a big deal up there. Locally, though, so World Equestrian Center during the Kentucky Derby is having a hat party at the on the hotel terrace at the Equestrian Hotel from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. this coming Saturday, May 4th. So bring your best Derby attire, and you know what that means. Some bow ties and sport coats and hats and, you know, the whole shebang. Dress up and watch with your friends. The hat party features a chef-attended auction serving elegant small plates, as well as Veuve Clicquot champagne, mint juleps, or you can get your favorite cocktail, beer or wine. Tickets are $235 a piece, and they include your choice of one Derby hat on a first-come, first-served basis, or a bottle of Woodford bourbon. Now, that's a big deal up there in Louisville. So join the team, and you can dress up, have a blast. You know, whenever I go to New Orleans, they have a tradition of everybody dressing up and going to some of the nicer restaurants and having parties. So I'm glad that WEC is putting something together. And let's support them. You'll have a blast. Other things, May 11th, one of my favorite golf tournaments, the Bob Dooley Golf Tournament. It's actually the 29th year of the tournament. It benefits Stop Children's Cancer, and it takes place at Ironwood Golf Course on May 11th. It's a Saturday. Registration for all golfers starts at 7:30, and Meldon Law will be a sponsor of the tournament. We're giving away free swag there. So check it out, the Bob Dooley Golf Tournament. You'll love it. May 17th is the 25th anniversary of the Meldon Law TV20 Scholar Athlete of the Week program. What's really neat about it is we're bringing in not only the current scholar athletes, but all the past 780 scholar athletes. If you know anyone who's ever won a scholar athlete of the Year award from TV20 and Meldon Law, please let them know to give us a call at the office so we can get them a personal invite. It's coming up Friday night, May 17th, from 6:30 to 9:30 at the Champions Club at the Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. So it's going to be a blast. I'm going through usually for the annual award ceremony, it's great. We do it over at the Hilton, and we have really good speakers. However, this year we decided to blow it up and have it over at the stadium. So come and join us, but please search out some winners who are not already on the invite list, and let's get them over there. And we want all our athletic directors from North Central Florida, Marion County, Alachua County, and all the counties around us, please join us. Another May 18th, Saturday, our good friends from Warrior Wheels Foundation and the Soldier Girl Coffee Company are hosting coffee, cars, and cigars on May 18th. It's for all ages, and it's going to be a live music salute to our troops. We're going to have a great time. There's going to be a lot of cars, bikes, truck, jeeps, golf carts, from antique to classic to exotic. There'll be more than 300 vendors. And it's at the Villages Polo Club at 900 Buena Vista Boulevard. It starts at 11 in the morning on Saturday, May 18th. So let's support them. The Villages Polo Club, 700 Buena Vista Boulevard. The event's free for kids, only $5 for adults. I mean, that's the least we can do to help them out. Coffee, cars, and cigars, May 18th. Rock the Country. Oh, this one's very cool. So we're getting Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, and Leonard Skinner coming to Ocala June 7th and 8th. And Meldon Law is giving away a weekend pass plus a parking pass to some lucky fans. So we got 2 weekend passes and a parking pass. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page or Instagram. Just go to Meldon Law on Facebook or Instagram, and you'll see the instructions there. And we'll let you know a week ahead of time if you won the contest. So this is going to be really cool. Let's get some great winners and support the contest. Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, and Leonard Skinner. That should definitely be rocking the country. We have lots of other giveaways on our Meldon Law Facebook page. Baseball tickets, the Gator baseball team struggling a little bit, but we hope they'll get into the NCAA finals and maybe even get a regional bid. We're going to take a break here for just a few minutes, and then we'll be bringing in Joanne Black, Director of the Habitat for Humanity of Marion County, and our good friend Missy King. So let's start taking a break now, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Jeffrey, what are you doing?
Well, I'm joining the band, of course. Since Meldon Law is the official law firm partner of the Florida Gators, I want to help.
Dad, we're litigators. Let's stick to helping people in the courtroom.
Well, can we still hang out and jam a little bit? At Meldon Law, we won't back down.
I was going down a one-way street and a girl that was driving her car T-boned me on my scooter. I ended up going for an MRI and discovering that I had 2 herniated discs. Coming to Cary allowed me to not have to worry about what doctor I was going to see or what physical therapist I had to go to. They say, these are the people we trust. You're going to have a great experience there. And I honestly did each time.
Call Meldon Law. Your consultation is absolutely free.
Alberta, I understand you were witnesses to a crash. Can you tell us about the accident? When you're in a crash, it's important to get witness statements immediately after the accident. Whether you're in a car, truck, motorcycle, scooter, or even a golf cart accident, at Meldon Law, we won't back down.
And I was in an accident. Someone ran a red light and hit me, and I was hurt. You don't know where to turn. Luckily, I called Jeffrey. These big insurance companies, they don't want you to win. They truly don't. But Jeffrey and his firm and the people that work here, they just really fight for you. You call the law offices of Jeffrey Meldon because you're going to need help, and they will help you.
Call Meldon Law right now.
Hey, Sammy, look who's there. Say hi.
Hey!
You again.
Meldon Law, Jeffrey speaking.
Jeffrey! Somebody else hit us here.
Here we go again.
After the car accident, your personal life takes a toll when you have major injuries. Being a mother of 3 kids, having to work, it became overwhelming. Didn't know what was going to be my outcome, but Meldon Law actually, they went above and beyond.
At Meldon Law, we're not just your legal team, we're your support system. You do not have to go through this alone. At Meldon Law, we won't back down.
Our guest today, Missy King, who's the owner of Country Girl Salon. I got it. It's not a saloon, it's a salon. Okay. And Joanne Black, the development director for the Habitat for Humanity in Marion County. Welcome, ladies. How you doing today?
Good, thank you for having us.
Well, this is going to be fun. Don't be nervous. We're just sitting around having a chat about what's going on,
right.
okay? And so let's start with what Habitat for Humanity does for Marion County. And I know you've been involved there for 8.5 years as the director for development. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the background for Habitat for Humanity and what goes on in Marion County?
You know, the price of everything has gone up. So even rent has gone up, and people cannot afford to buy homes anymore because those are astronomical. So Habitat for Humanity, we raise funds and we build decent, affordable homes for, say, low-income families. And they have to meet a certain criteria, and they have to have so much income coming in and a credit and so forth. But we raise the money, we build the home, and then they get somehow like grants and so forth to lower their down payment, down payment assistance. So they're paying a little bit less than everybody else, but it's affordable for their family. Because you can't live in an apartment that's $1,200 or $1,500 a month for rent, and the mortgage is very affordable.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do. We want to help families, because there's some people that living in, not very good places, or they're living in their vehicle, or they're living with family members. It's just overcrowded for their children. So we want to give families the opportunity to live in their own home.
I mean, it's huge. I followed what former President Jimmy Carter did for Habitat for Humanity, and he not only did he help lots of people, but he brought awareness to the program. And it was pretty amazing because he was fairly young when he left the White House, and he spent the next 40 years working on helping build homes for folks that were deserving. And I think one of the things that our listeners and viewers should know is that the folks that are helped are really deserving. What are the criteria in order to be eligible for Habitat for Humanity homes?
Yeah, the criteria changes because we have to go by certain guidelines. So their best bet is to go on our website to find out what the criteria is, because it changes with the times. It changes with the guidelines. So that's the best way to see if they do meet the criteria. And if they do, we ask them to fill out a form that they're interested, and then we contact them, and then we start the process that way. And it's just given these families the opportunity to have their very own home and not have to worry about where they're going to put their head at night and where their children are going to sleep. And it's such a rewarding for us to know that these families are getting the keys to a home that they can call forever theirs for over 30 years. So when people give us money, we can honestly say 100% of all the funds goes to building the homes. And that's what we do for this fishing tournament.
One of the things that I have learned is you try to set people up for success. And that's why you have a screening process. Because if you give someone the opportunity to live in a home that they own, then they have to also be able to maintain it, pay the taxes, pay the insurance. So I assume you work with them on all of that.
We do. We even do credit coaching to get their credit scores up. We give them education training on first-time home buyers, how to do budgeting, and everything with finance. So we want to build them up to be successful. We want them to be successful homeowners, successful neighbors. So that's what we do. And they have to go through classes once a month. And they have to build their own home. And they build other Habitat homes, and they work in our restores, because we have 2 restores. They have to work in there, and they do all our events.
Wow.
So they're learning while they're there, but they have to give so many hours per month, and they build their own home.
Now, how many homes have you personally been involved with? Can you count?
Well, I don't personally build them because
I know that. You're in the office, right?
Yeah, I'm into fundraising and looking for any type of funding we can get to help build these homes. But every house blessing or wall raising that we have, we're always involved. Everybody from admin goes out there, even from our restores, and we either watch our volunteers or we get involved and raise the walls.
So tell me 1 or 2 success stories you can think of without using their names.
No, I won't use it. We had a family that came in, and they had a little girl. She just stole our heart, and she was so excited to have a home because they're living with family members. When we finally finished the home, they're about to get the keys, she went around and showed everybody, this is my room. When you hear that, she's so young, when you hear this is my room and I can't wait to sleep here, and she was so happy, and the family is a beautiful family, and it just warms your heart. And every time we pass the keys around, because everybody gets to touch the keys, you could see tears in the whole room, and everybody's so excited for this family. And once they got their keys, they just lost it. They were crying, but they're so excited because this is their home, and this is where they plan to stay for the rest of their life and build their family.
Wow. So they get title to the home.
Well, they're going to be paying a mortgage on it, just like you and I would do. It's just that they get down payment assistance that lowers the price of the home to help them make it affordable, so their monthly payments are affordable.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of programs out there, that are federal programs or other programs. So the idea is, an entry into a home.
Yes.
When you don't have a bunch of money saved up, because traditionally the banks were looking for 20% down, and nowadays an entry-level home is $250,000 or more, right?
That's correct. It's changed, but it used to be a couple of years ago.
It used to be about $100,000, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's like $250,000, and I'm not kidding. That a regular 3-bedroom, 2-bath house now is easily $300,000 plus. And,
yes.
So it's really changed. So the point is that you not only help with the house, but you help them find the plans so that they can get in with a down payment that they can afford.
That's correct. And when they give them down payment assistance, and we're always going to be in their lives no matter what. And if they need assistance or they need advice, we always like to help them because we want them to be a success. We want them to be in their home for 30 plus years. Because, when you make an investment, so when people give us $100 as a donation, they have to know that that $100 is going to a home, and that $100 is going to help that family for all these years. It just doesn't get forgotten. So we're very happy about that when people donate to us, and we want them to know everything goes to the home.
Now, can community members also contribute by providing services to help build the homes?
Yes, they do. We do have people that come and give us, some service. They either give us a discounted rate or some people volunteer. We have a lot of businesses that it's like a team building, and they bring their workers out there. We had them paint before, put up siding, lay down sod. So a lot of businesses do just come and donate and volunteer for the day. And it is so great. It's rewarding for them because they get to work side by side with a family partner that's going to either get that home or another home.
Wow. And how long has Habitat for Humanity been in Marion County?
We've been around since 37 years, and we will continue to build and provide as long as we can do that. And every day, it's just a new day here. And we just love when we can say we've raised enough money to build another home.
Well, it sounds like, you've got a job where there's a lot of grateful people all around, right?
Yes, and people are so giving, and we're very blessed to be in Marion County.
It's pretty cool because, you're actually in a profession where people are at their best and excited, the people helping, the people getting their homes, everybody's, thinking positively. And for the folks that volunteer their time, it's a blessing for them.
Yes. I believe, you can see it when they're volunteering. There's smiles on their faces. They know they're giving back for a good cause and they're helping a family out. And when they get to meet the family, it just touches their heart. Then they want to be there when we give them the keys, and they want to be a part of it. So that sends a message too.
So if any of our listeners or viewers want to help out in Marion County with Habitat, how would they get a hold of you?
So they can go to our website. It's habitatocala.org, and they can click on volunteer. And then they can fill out the form, and our volunteer coordinator will get a hold of them. And they can come out, and they'll schedule a time that they can come, what's best for them. And then they can come out and help with our construction crew. And we have Golden Hammers, which are volunteers have been with us for a long time. And they go out and they build the homes for us, and they can side by side with everybody.
So anybody out there, what I would do is Google Habitat for Humanity Ocala, and I bet you'll find them, right?
You will. You will.
And, that it's really an important message. And we have Missy King with us, who apparently is going to help with some of the fundraising. Is that right?
Yes,
Missy?
yes. What we're doing, partnering with Habitat here for Habitat, is we're doing a fishing tournament. And 100% proceeds go to building a Habitat home.
So tell us about the fishing tournament.
Okay. Well, it's saltwater fishing. So it's redfish, trout, cobia. We even have 2 categories for kids, which the kids is any legal longest length. And all the kids, for $10, the kids get to do this tournament. Teach a kid to fish, they fish for life, right?
Yeah.
So we have kids, some who have, from the first tournament we've done, the first year.
So
they're still fishing it every.
Where do y'all go fishing?
Well, we have our anglers reception at the back 40 barn in Dunellen, and we have a lot of raffles, live auctions, dinner, the night before the tournament. And then the next day, weigh-in is at Captain's Cove Outfitters in Inglis. We also feed everybody again when you come back in. I mean, what a deal, right?
Yeah.
And they can fish anywhere in the Gulf as long as they're at Captain Cove's by 4 o'clock for weigh-in.
So you have the weigh-in. Weigh-ins are always the most fun, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then we also have
2 people that, Glenn and Kathy, they cut out our trophies to look like the fish. And then Bridget Henley hand paints them to look like the fish. So these trophies are a piece of art that you can hang on the wall.
Bridget is a known artist and painter, and she does it so custom glass cuts out the trophies, and then Bridget paints them. So they're one of a kind.
They're one of a
Kind
kind
trophy.
Now, is this the first year you've done this?
This is
Number 6.
Number
Yes.
6.
This is number 6.
Missy King's Hookin' for Habitat Fishing Tournament, number 6.
Number
Okay.
6.
Okay. And if they want to find it, how are folks going to sign up?
They can do the same thing. They can go to habitatocala.org, click on events, and it says Missy King's Hookin' for Habitat, and then they can register right there.
Wow. We even have a category of the ugliest fish.
Yes, we
I
do.
like
Yes,
that.
we kind of
We
started
do.
that.
Yeah.
We had these anglers bringing in some fish that we just didn't
was-
think that, we didn't know what they were.
And it's funny because they
Pose with these fish too. And like I can remember a lady who stuck a worm on her leg, and the whole family kind of made a face.
So
No,
they
they
have to send
sent
us
it-
a picture of the ugliest fish, and the more they act or the more they make it fun, they can win an extra prize for that.
And then
And also Bridget just surprised us this year. She's all excited about doing an ugly fish trophy.
Yes.
We have no idea what that's going to be, but all I know is it involves alligator teeth.
Okay.
so. So
Well,
it's gonna be interesting.
this sounds great. So what's the date?
It's the May 18th. The angler's reception is the 17th, and then the tournament is May 18th.
So the 18th is a Saturday.
Yes.
And what time does it start?
So on Saturday, it's from 12 to 4 is your weigh-in.
Weigh-in, but it starts
It's
at
a safe light.
They go out anytime they want at Safe Light.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. So Friday, we're having dinner and reception.
And lots of prizes.
And
Yeah, at
raffles.
the back 40 barn.
Back
Tell us
40
about
barn.
what the party is like Friday night.
Well, that's when everybody checks in, and it's just a good time for all. Everybody has a good time. We are so blessed, actually, for all the donations, for raffles, and by our sponsors and
Oh, you
silent
have a
auction.
silent auction
Yes,
there
we
and
do.
stuff.
We do,
Wow.
and we're just
really blessed.
So I'm looking at your brochure here, and it looks awesome.
Well,
So
thank
we-
you.
Yeah, we got the party.
We
right?
do. And it used to be called the captain's meeting, but we've changed that because we want everyone to come, even the
not just
kids
captains.
to come.
They're anglers.
And they're anglers. It's the anglers' party. It's for them to get to know who they're competing against and get to meet more people. And they get to meet us and understand why we're doing this. Why are we hosting this fishing tournament? And then on Saturday, we speak to them again and we give out their prizes and their trophies. And people come. Even if they don't even bring a fish, they still come to the weigh-in just to watch because they want to see who won.
I know. I used to go over to Daytona all the time, and on Memorial Day they had the big tournament over there, and the weigh-in is the most fun because everybody's sitting around drinking and having a good time, and just kind of, and then you get the board and it shows who's leading and
Yes.
stuff, and then
That's
who. Somebody comes in with a big fish and you go, is that going to weigh in more? And
Right.
so it's pretty exciting for those of you that haven't been at one of these. It's a really good time.
And there is one
thing we do a little different than nobody else does. We don't care if you're on the shore as long as your feet are in the sand or the water.
Yeah, your toe has to touch the water.
Okay.
You don't have to have a boat to do this tournament. It is it's for Habitat for Humanity, so it is for a good cause.
So if any of y'all want to just, donate some money
Yes.
and go get a fishing rod and stand on the shore and throw it in, you may not win the cobia tournament.
That's true. That's true.
You won't win that prize, but the prizes are big. Redfish, $500. Second prize for redfish, $400. Third prize, $150. Trout, $400 for first, $300 for second, $150 for third. Cobia, again, $500 for first, $400 second, $150 for third. So,
And a custom-made trophy.
and a custom-made trophy
For first place, yes.
and catfish. You also get 150 plus the trophy. Ugliest fish, we're getting a $100 award
Plus the trophy.
plus the trophy.
Yes.
So this is really pretty cool. I mean, you have substantial prizes. Now, it says the Bonnie, is that Waslick? Wazik State Farm.
Yes,
He's our presenting sponsor.
Oh, wow. And
From State Farm.
That's right.
oh, that's awesome. Well, that's really nice. So tell us about Country Girl Salon. What goes on there?
Country Girl Salon. Well,
How long you had?
it's a hair salon. Going on 12 years actually. And the last 2, we've been in a new location. So we renovated it's 101 years old now, old house in Dunellen, right in the historic district. Right on Walnut Street, there's Grumble's house. There's several little gift stores they can walk to and antique stores they can walk to. So we're kind of right in the middle of the historic district.
Okay.
And we kept it like it's homey. You know, everybody feels at home when they come in. We have coffee. We have different things. You don't only get your hair done. It's like a family when you come in our doors.
Wow.
That's true. That's
So
true.
you guys have been there for a while. And you've been a hairstylist for most of your adult life, right?
And actually, my whole crew, I often kid, I want to make a sign. We have over 100 years experience
I like
collectively
It's good.
between all of my girls. Yes.
So, again, if you want, Missy King's salon is called Country Girl Salon. How'd you get that name?
Well, because I fish and I hunt and I ride horses and I'm a country girl.
That makes you a country girl, right?
That's right.
I know there was a song written about you, right?
And she's a pro angler.
It's just kind of.
Oh,
It's kinda
you're
like-
serious when you go fishing.
Oh yes.
She is. So
Yes.
we wanted to
Yes.
host this fishing tournament, and I didn't know anything about fish, but we knew someone who did. So we contacted Missy and said, we need help. And she jumped in with both feet, and she's been helping us do that. That's why we named the tournament after her. And she liked Hookin for Habitat, which was pretty, it's a cool, catchy.
Right.
And she's a pro angler, so she knows all about fishing, and she knows when it comes to weigh-in. She knows everything to do, and we could not do this without her. But we all learned a lot about fish. We have.
And I would imagine that a lot of the people that show up also get involved with Habitat for Humanity later on, or they already have been, right?
We do. We had a couple of people that came to the tournament, and now they're a supplier for us for some products that we're using, and so there's a lot of people that do like to give back, and we think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And they love the cause. So if they can give back, this is what they do. They they get a team, or they donate prizes to us just to give back because they want the awareness and they want us to raise enough money to go towards a home.
Well, not only that, for those of you that go to the tournament, there's a silent auction, and silent auctions are the most fun because you can score some really good deals at the silent. If if you see something there and you know what the price normally is, if you pay attention, you can really score some good deals there. So that's always one of my favorites is this silent auction. Okay, so we need to go over this again. If you want to go to it's called Missy King's Hookin for a Habitat Fishing Tournament, May 18th in the Gulf of Mexico. Friday night, we're having a big dinner and party at the Back 40 Bar. The fees are really reasonable. It's $75 per fisherman, $280 for a team of 4, $10 for kids 3 to 13. And
there's a discount the
First responders.
Yeah, and military.
Yes, it's $65
Yeah.
for an angler.
Right.
If they're police or first responder or military.
So that's really cool. I'm glad to hear that we're recognizing our military and first responders. At Meldon Law, we always try to support them. And, during COVID, we were taking over food and stuff like that to, the different first responders and the hospitals and stuff like that. And the people, they're so nice, they're so appreciative, and I think that's wonderful. So remember, just go to Habitat for Humanity, Marion County, Google it, you'll find it, and then go to events. And once you get to events, then the rest is easy. It'll just,
You can find it.
You can find it, go to the fishing tournament. And it's very important that we support our local organization, particularly the whole concept of Habitat for Humanity is that the community is coming together to do something important and change people's lives.
Yes, I agree.
And, what better mission could you have?
That's true.
You have smiling faces, and it sounds to me like a really happy place to hang around.
So we're very excited about this, and we love holding these events, and we love meeting people because when we get the chance, we get to spread the word about what we do. And some people think we give away homes, which we don't. They do have to have a mortgage for them, and it's just the opportunity to let everybody know what we do. And we do also have 2 restores, which is 2 thrift stores that we have, and one's on 27, one's on 200, and people can go there, and every time they buy something from our thrift stores, that also goes towards building more
where's
house.
the one on 200 located?
So if you're going on 200, like you're going towards Denellen from Ocala, it's on your left-hand side before you get to Walmart.
Okay.
By Oak Run, and there's one on 27, which is at the corner of 27 and then 27 where KWI is. We're right there. And where Roll King is, we're right in that vicinity.
Oh,
so we do
good.
have 2 restores, and we sell a little bit of everything, furniture and construction stuff, and what they call smalls, little items and stuff. But it's so nice. So we always tell people go to our thrift stores and our restores before you go anywhere else.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've got really good people that are helping donate things to the thrift stores, and so let's support a great organization, Habitat for Humanity in Marion County, and you might as well go to the fishing tournament. You get to donate to a worthy cause,
Yes.
right? You get to have fun, right? You get to meet some really nice people that are all focused in on helping others. And what better station in life can you have than at the end of your life to be able to say you've helped others for your career. And as a matter of fact, I always, when people ask me, I said, I have the best job in the world. All day long, I work to help people put their lives back together after a serious crash. And, the people, at the end of the process, we feel like we're family and we've done something to help people. And I know you're doing that, day in and day out. And I really think that it's wonderful, and you're making it fun for everybody.
We try. Yes, we do.
That makes it even better. Well, thank you, Joanne Black and Missy King. Let's support them. May 18th, Hookin for Habitat. Just go to Habitat for Humanity, Marion County. Look in the events section, and you'll find it. And I want to thank you, ladies, very much for joining us today. And
thank you for having us.
Whatever we can do to help you
so much. We
in the
appreciate it.
future,
Thank
we'll
you.
let you know.
Appreciate it.
And that is a wrap for Meldon Law and Friends. We'll see you next week.